Right guys, time for another RLR beer shop. This one we go to Warwick, Hudson Valley, New York State over in the US. Another beer from the wonderful Drowned Lands Brewery. This one is the Deep Terra, 8.2% New England Hazy, Imperial Double, whatever you want to call it, IPA, Citra, Mosaic and Cashmere in this one. I have to say, this is a lovely beer. If you come across it, definitely try it. If you like hazy IPAs, you will definitely enjoy this one. So the beer pours this lovely, very bright yellow pineapple mango juice sort of colour. It had about a quarter finger to a third finger of a frothy, perfect white head when it came out. Yeah, but that disappeared quite quickly. Aroma-wise, this one gives you everything that you want as well. Big, fruity, juicy component, lovely malty backbone, and then that very bright green component. But let's focus on the flavour of the beer. So, backbone of this beer, lovely fresh white bready bread crust in there, a little bit of woody character further forward, some Jacob's cream cracker sitting on top of that. Then you've got a more wholemeal brown bready character, which gives you a little touch of sweetness into the aftertaste, but the backbone of this one is lovely. Next up, you've got the fluffy, fresh white bread barley malt character coming out this one, which again gives you a wee bit of sweetness into the aftertaste, but it also densifies as well, I would say. The next layer on top of that is the more dense wheaty white berry character, smoother further forward, a little bit bitier further back. Then it's the oaty side of things. So down the middle line of your palate, you've got that lovely creamy oaty character to the beer. As you move further out toward the edges of your tongue, it's a little bit more kind of dry and oaty, but in the dead centre of your tongue, you've got that lovely kind of Werther's original butter candy butterscotch to the beer, and then there's a little bit of a McVitie's digestive biscuity character there as well, which is great. And further back, you get a little bit of an almost Skittlesy character out of this one. On the back third of your palate, you've got the yeasty side of the beer, so at its core, it's like a sweet, buttery brown bready character. As you move further out from that, it's got a bit more of a fluffy white bready note with kind of cracker and farmhousey vibes to it. Then there's a wee bit of an almost oaty porridgey character, and then on the very edge it's like a fresh white bready bread crust, and that lingers into the aftertaste too. So malty yeasty side of this beer is lovely. Green component of the beer, back corners of the palate, you've got a little bit of earthiness in there from the Mosaic. As you move further forward, wee touch of pine resin, some nice floral aromaticity on the front corners of your palate, then round the front curve of the tongue it's a little bit lighter, more zesty and grassy, and I think that's the cashmere in this one. But the fruity side of this beer then, at the very back there's a tiny little hint of grapefruit there. As you move further forward, you've got a lovely juicy mango, some passion fruit underneath, then some apricot further forward and pineapple. All of that's coming from the Citra, I would say. And then in the front half of the front third of your palate, you've got the cashmere in the base giving you the kind of melony notes and the more zesty kind of limey character mixing in with all the grassy esters. Then the Mosaic with the big tangerine orangey notes kind of sits on top of that, and that citrusy character does linger into the aftertaste, I would say. In terms of mouthfeel then, this beer's top end to mid-bodied, smooth carbonation, a little bit of a drier New England IPA this one incidentally, but the IBU, I want to say this is maybe 45, 50 IBUs. It builds into the aftertaste. Malt base smoother underneath, or drier underneath, smoother in the middle, slightly sweet on top, and then yeah, lovely fruity character to it. So